Oh, hello, me hotties. It's just me, Scottie McClue. I thought we'd pop up and say hi to every single one of you. A very, very warm welcome. It's Friday night and it's just come up 5 minutes to 10 o'clock. Well, it is 5 minutes to 10 o'clock on Friday evening. That's Friday the of September 2024. And I thought, why not just pop up, go live, and say hi to every single one of you? So, how marvelous is that? Come and join me, and we'll have a few minutes of chit chat. There's so much been happening in the land of McClue. I apologize if I haven't seen you for some time. I haven't been keeping terribly well. So, there we are, what can I say? A bit husky and in the chest. Husky in the chest. Good evening, Scottie. Good evening, Tom. Lovely to have you with us from Belfast. How amazing is that? Dinky-Doo Scottie says, Ernest. Hello, Ernest. So glad that you could come and join us. Dinky-Doo, I say, there's Gillian. Good evening. Good evening, Gillian. So glad that you could join us as well. It's always good when we get together, I feel. Hat and mustache, Scottie McClue. Whoa! Thank you for my gift, for my hat and mustache. Scottie, great to see you. I hope you're keeping well. We're hopefully getting better, I tell you. Evening, sir, Dinky-Doo. Now then, who else have we got here? Love you, says Gillian. Oh, thank you. There we are. Stay fabulous. Yes, indeed, stay fabulous, guys. So lovely to have you all with us. And hello, I say to you. Glad that Tom could join us. And if you're coming to join us on the YouTube channel, of course, then do, for goodness sake, make sure that you subscribe. Neil, evening captain from Turkey. What are you doing in Turkey, Neil? I suspect you're having a holiday. Will I be right? Good evening, Scottie. Evening, Susan. Lovely to have you with us. I say to you, evening, says Ringo. Hello, Sir Jamie. Scottie. Now, what have we got? Mr. McClue, is it true that all nuclear subs are for maintenance of the Clyde? Well, I wouldn't go into all that. That's not my place, you see, I tell you. And what team do you support? Well, I quite like the Manchester United. They're very, very good. Ah, Dinky-Doo, greetings from Yorkshire. Ah, greetings to Yorkshire, I tell you. Now, there we are. Hello, tell us where you're from. Don't just shout hello. Say, I am from such and such a place, and then we can all get together. History of the Black Watch. Ah, now you're talking. I tell you. There we are. England. Hello, Mr. McClue from Doncaster. Hello from Swansea. From Caerphilly. Evening from Shotts, says the man in black. I think he's English, says Casa. No, I'm actually Scottish, Casa, which is north of England. There you go. Now, who have we got here? We're on the transfer to Marmareth. I'm in the Black Watch Regiment band. An excellent band. Well done, I say to you. Now, there are. Evening from Sydney. Hello, love, says Suzanne. Evening from Cumbernauld, where we're all numb and cold. Good evening, Scottie. If you just come on, Charlie. We've been on for a minute or two, I tell you, and that's the limit of it. Good evening from Barnsley, Scottie. Lee, how lovely to have you with us in Barnsley. Excellent stuff. Hello from Mexico. Kieran, so good that you can make it from Mexico to join us here on Scottie McClue, Southwest Scotland. Now, Ringo, that could mean anywhere. Southwest Scotland. Are you from, where can we say? Are you from Annan? Are you from Dumfries? Hello from the Isle of Wight. Hello from Finland. So there, do you go to a school? Well, I did a long, long time ago when I was young. Hello, Scottie from Lark Hall. So there are. Mark, we'll just get rid of you because there's no point in you being on here. We'll mute you. There we are, because your crime wasn't too bad, was it? So there we are. So we'll mute Mark. That's the best thing. There you go. That's it. That'll teach him to be cheeky on here. Now, there we go. Remember, guys, keep it sensible. No, nothing too silly. Scottie, where can I get one of your famous pies? We're still looking in Sheffield. If you get to any bakers and you say, do you stock McClue's pies? There we are. How you doing, Scottie Mahoy? We're Dinky-Doo, Michael. Good that you could come and join us. Just a wee pop-up, guys. Nothing too heavy, I say to you. Nice one, Scottie, so I haven't missed anything. One doesn't like missing out. Charlie, never, ever, ever miss a second of Scottie McClue, or you miss a moment of life. There we go. Come back on. Scottie's still on air somewhere. Oh, always. We're always on air somewhere. We got a call last week about going back to radio. And no problem with typing shots. The I is right next to the O. Shots. We love that. And so there you are. This guy looks like a living pie. I am a living pie. I can't tell you. Scottie, how are you? Can you say Dinky-Doo to my friend Ewan? Yes, I can. Dinky-Doo, Ewan. So there we go. We like that. Now then, who have we got here? You should be back on radio, says Lee. Yes, I think so, Lee. I think I should be back on radio. Have you tried? Oh, yes, very nice. The bakery's there. I tell you, Hallam FM legend, come back and grace us again soon. Mark, I would come back to Sheffield in a heartbeat. How fantastic was that? I tell you. There we go. We should be on the radio. Absolutely. Never mind all this vision stuff. Get on the radio and create the theatre of the mind. So there you go. I'm going to Loch Lomond tomorrow, says Jensen. Wow, Jensen. We love that. So there you go. Now then, that's that. Wonderful. We love Loch Lomond. Very nice. Magnus, hi, Scottie. What was it that you're saying about holding your breath? But holding your breath, I've forgotten it. Oh, well, we're not going to that until we remember it. Yes, we don't want to be mucking about. Sip of Scottish water. Great drink for a Friday night, I say to you. Now, who have we got here? Thanks for following, guys. We need lots and lots of followers. Have you ever been to Pennycook? Yes, I have. You've got the army barracks at Pennycook. Am I right? All the best from Costa del Dunoon. What a fine part of the world Dunoon is. Yes, indeed. Follow us as soon as you can. What do you think of the Isle of Jura? I think it's stunningly beautiful. They used to do a very well. They do a very fine refreshment. Glencorse, that's it. The Glencorse Barracks. Yes, indeed. I tell you. Hello from Robbie from Prestwick. So there we go. We love all that. Fantastic. Who have we got here? What I'm doing, guys. I'm just there we are. Just getting rid of 1 or 2 of the wee trolls. I remember you from Century 105. Yes, what a fine radio station that was. 30 years ago, 2 days ago, we started Scott FM. Beth's from Port Glasgow. The midges were no going kid ye's. Very, very good, Pedro. I tell you, Dumfries and Galloway, says Gillian, what a fine part of the world Dumfries and Galloway is. We need to get Scotland independent economically. Never even mind the politics. Get independent economically. There we are. Can you bring in cash, says Finlay. There we are. Now, who have we got here? We do. I tell you. Now then, what have we got here? I shan't forthwith, says Charlie. We love that. Are you on any radio station these days or solely on YouTube? No, Lee, we're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. We're on we're on Twitch, but I haven't done much on Twitch as yet. We're big on Facebook. We're on LinkedIn. We're on what was Twitter, now X. You know, you speak a lot of sense, Scottie. Hello from Hamilton. You should be on the radio, I know. Every single human being knows that. But I think the broadcasters are too frightened to consider a change these days. I speak to them, and it's so interesting. You know that their answer is going to be no, because they're just absolutely panic stricken that they put a foot wrong, you know, and they would never ever put a foot wrong with McClue. Nobody ever has. That's the point. That's the strange one. You should be on TV. So there we are. I tell you. Now then, what do we got here? A big win for Hull this evening, 3-1 away. Oh, Scottie, keep up the good work. Hello, Scottie, from good old Dumbarton. We love Dumbarton, I tell you. Good day, Sir Scottie. Good day, DINKY-DOO. They are scared of you, Scottie. You speak too much truth. Well, there's a lot of truth in what you're saying. In fact, what you're saying is 100% truth. They are a little frightened of the truth. Everywhere the truth getting out. It always seems so strange to me. My dear old mother, who was filled with common sense, there you are, and she actually said you can beware of a thief but not a liar. And I've only met one bad man in my life. He took money off me in a business deal, and his problem was he was a liar all the time. Terrible word, but there it goes. It's the truth. It's the truth. He was a liar, I tell you. But no, my mother was very, very right in what she said with that. And I think that people should always, particularly in public life, be in a position to tell the truth. You know, there are a lot of truths that are coming out, and they're a little bit much for people to take. That's the only thing. But that doesn't mean you need to tell a lie. You just need to keep quiet. I say to you, hi, Scottie from Tamworth, Mr. UK. We love you in Tamworth, the Tamworth Manifesto. That's what it's all about, I say to you. Now then, well, we don't go into that, Davy. Davy's asking me about what do you think about trans and all that. I don't go into that. I leave that to the people that want to do that. So there we are. Monkey McMonkey says, silly Scots, they talk a lot of, then he says a naughty word. So there you are. Have your dinners undigested in the mouth? No, that's not my dinner. That's where I've been shaving. You see, that's actually a wee piece of skin. So I wish it was my dinner. And then I could gobble it up. I tell you. So there you are. Sorry, I'm not as immaculate. I have a thing called psoriasis. Do you do shout-outs? Oh, yes, we do shout-outs. I tell you, for nothing. No, that's yours, Omnip. So there we are. That's yours. Yes, indeed. We'll just mute you, I think. And there we go. What we're doing, guys, I'm just muting one or two people if they're playing up. Should Scotland become British Crown dependent? It's still independent. Well, it is British Crown dependent. You know, I mean, the Crown is actually Scottish. There we go. And, you know, it's part of Scotland. The King is the head of state for Scotland. Evening from Dander Hall in Dalkeith. Jim Bob. We love Dander Hall. I've been away for a while. Did you get the radio contract? Still in discussion, Mr. UK. So there we go. I tell you. Thank you very much for coming on. This is so good, guys, because I haven't been on for a while. Scottie, used to love listening to you on the radio many years ago. I recall it on a Sunday night. Yes, we did. Well, we did every night of the week somewhere. So there we are. Now, Tiger, you mustn't assume everybody's got your lifestyle. So there are greetings from Jura. I keep reading your name as Scottie McClue. Well, keep reading it as Scottie McClue. Used to listen to you on Hallam. We loved Hallam. So there we are. And you look like, I don't know who that is, Ronan. So there you go. Fingers crossed. Absolutely. Thank you, Mr. UK. You're very, very kind. We're not up for a long time here tonight, guys. Just a quick pop up to say hi. Opinions of the King. I think he's a remarkable man. He's certainly well trained for the job. So there we are, learning on the job. I heard you on Downtown Radio. Ooh, that would be a long time ago. I don't know that it was. Do you have acne? No, I don't have acne. I have a thing called psoriasis. So there you are. Can I get a Dinky-Doo? I just need to rub a bit of cream on it. I think that's the problem. We did rub some cream on it, and it's kind of stuck. But I do apologize. There you are. That's what I look like. Is that you in the picture behind you? That's me. And Lord Reith the Labrador. Oh, yes, indeed. You're lovely, says Gillian. Gillian, you're very kind. That's what I say. Now, who have we got here? There we are. We've all got wee little foibles and things that could be improved, haven't we? Just honest. Well, yes, just being honest, Gillian. You're honest, but you are very kind. I tell you. Is Lord Reith alive? No, sadly, Lord Reith passed quite a while back. Lord Reith joined us in 1993. So that's not bad. And he was 13 and a half. Hello, sir. So there you go. Are you coming back on the wireless, Scottie? May well do. Yes, there are plans. King of Scotland, King of Presbyterian. Scottie, you may find not my king, everybody's king. No such thing as not my king. Yeah? If he's not your king, you've no right to be living in Scotland. Have you ever been to Oban? No, Oban like the back of my hand. Up the Ballyconree, past the Corran Halls, up to the King's Knoll, past North Argyll. Yes, indeed, out to Connaught, back in, along the road, down to Lochavillan, Argyll Square, out the road to Kilmore. Oh, now you're talking. Have I ever been to Oban? Pulpit Hill. Enough evidence. Ganavan, wee Ganavan, Dunolly, the cathedral. Dinky-Doo, Mr. Stanley, says Mr. UK. An honest opinion, Scottie, as if you'd do anything else. Absolutely. Even is rude, very rude, I tell you. What have we got here? Correct. Can you recommend a good whiskey for a hot toddy? Well, a hot toddy you're going to be taking away, so you don't want to put too good a whiskey in a hot toddy. A good quality blend would do it. Now, there we are. Kevin asks, yes, Kevin, you mustn't assume everybody has your lifestyle. I tell you, I'm Kevin, says Kevin. Yes, we thought you might be. The name was a bit of a giveaway, please. Say a Dinky-Doo for Nemo. Dinky-Doo, Nemo. I tell you, lol, says Gillian. There we are. I'm a sad man. Sorry, Kevin, very sad. Yes, indeed. No, you're not. Dinky-Doo, everybody. Have you played rugby? Yes, I played rugby. I was tight head prop. Down first. Bob! Why are you not answering, says Lol Lodi. Just answered. There we are. Thoughts on Keir Starmer. Sorry, beyond me. Scream Scotland if you support Scotland. Well, I mean, everybody supports Scotland, you know, I tell you. Demolto, respect it. I didn't hear you, says Lol. That's the problem then. But you heard me now. So that's what's good. A Celtic Bahoy has just joined us. Dinky-Doo, Celtic Bahoy. We're only up for a few minutes. Are you a Freemason, yes or no? I don't think there's such a thing as a Freemason. My friend wanted some Ashlars polished. And the masonry bill was huge. So I don't think they come free. It's a very skilled occupation. You've got to know what you're doing. Yes, repointing. So there we are. Basic for a great happy night. Neil the Scot. You know we can't do adverts on here. That's a Morningside accent, says Anne. Well, I don't think it's an accent at all, Anne. It's actually the way I've always spoken. You don't answer the question. I've just answered the question. So there you go. You need to listen. You need to start listening. If you ask a question on here, you need to listen out for the answer. I tell you. Follow us as soon as you can, guys. You have not just done it. You made my night, Scottie. Well, Gillian, you make everybody's night by just coming on and being you. There we go. When is a door not a door? Oh, when it's ajar, very good. We love that. I tell you, never scroll, never troll. Hi, Scottie. Hi, Stephen. Thank you, says Gillian. Not at all, Gillian. Thank you. That's what I say. Anybody else on the old YouTube? Mr. UK. Mr. UK says message retracted. Oh, why did you retract a message? What was the message? I think we should be told. We love it. Fantastic stuff. Jim, absolutely. Hi, Scottie. Greetings from Manchester. Greetings to you, Mr. Cordell. I tell you. So there we go. Thank you, Gillian. Who's this? The hairy Haggai. That means there's more than one of you, because Haggai is the plural of haggis. Yes. Yes, that's what it's all about. I said to you. Oh, time for a mop down. It's roasting in the studio. And we haven't even got the heat on yet. What about that? I say to you. Hello from Irvine. Keep your horn in your heat, Mrs. KK. Absolutely. Thank you, JMZ. You spend a lot of time not saying very much at all. Yeah, but I've spent years and years saying huge things. I tell you. Now, what do we got here? Evening, Scottie. DINKY-DOO, says Nikki. Nikki, how lovely to hear from you. My goodness, I don't remember hearing from you for a few months. But then I've been a bit nay-wheel, you see. I tell you. So there we go. Now then, who else have we got here? Hello, Kenny. There's Louise as well. Mr. UK says, not sure if you remember me. We discussed the Tamworth Manifesto and the great Stanley Baxter. I saw a picture of Stanley just a week or two ago. He looks great. There we are. What's up? Keep well. No, just my chest. My chest. The mighty chest. Yes, absolutely. Years and years of hard graft. How's you, Scottie? Are you still in touch with Agent Derek? I haven't spoken to Agent for some time, but if you're in touch with him, say hi. Have you ever met a Prime Minister? Who have I met Prime Minister-wise? I remember meeting Ted Heath at a book signing. He'd written a book on music, and I got him to sign it for me, so that was quite good. Who else have we met Prime Minister-wise? Met a lot of senior politicians, but I got a wave off Margaret Thatcher in Perth. She gave it, Scottie. Margaret. There we are. Can you say stay fabulous? Of course I can. I tell you. So there we go. Who else? I met the King, so that was quite good. I tell you. Now, who else have we got here? Oh, the great Stanley Baxter. What a wonderful, wonderful guy. The television company should have just grabbed him and got every last sketch out of him. Fantastic. English man, not a Scottish man, says Lol Loaded. You're an Englishman, Lol. Wow. There you are. You're not a Scot. Sorry, I'll call you Englishman then, lol loaded. There we are. Dave Allen. Oh, Dave Allen, what a great guy. I tell you. Who else have we got? Jessica, we don't know who that is. So there you are. Yay, says Gillian. Fantastic. When did you meet the king? Oh, long time ago. He was Prince of Wales at the time. You see the picture of it on the, if you scroll down the TikTok videos. There we are. Hector Nicol. Yes, I don't think he was ever Prime Minister. I tell you. Great comedian, though. Good actor, Hector, as well. I tell you. Now, there we are. Lol loaded. We're getting a bit fed up with you. I think we'll mute you. Shall we mute lol loaded? I think so. Yeah, much better. We'll not ban you. We'll just mute you for tonight because you're beginning to bore us all now. There we go. Fantastic. Love the picture on your cap, don't you? Yes, the Scottie McCLUE badge. They're big, big, I tell you. I saw Stanley Baxter, says Charlie, as Mother Goose at the King's Theatre in Glasgow in the early 80s. I'll bet it was a scream. Very funny. I was about 10, and the theatre echoed with the laughter of children. Very, very clever, funny man. Are you from England? Says Creamy. No, I'm from a place called Scotland. So if you keep going to the very north of England, and then you go a bit, it's the next country. So Dinky-Doo. There we go. Thanks, Ian. Follow us, guys, as soon as you possibly can. Lots and lots to discuss. I tell you. Do you want to tune on the squeeze box? I saw Rabsy Nisbet live at the King's. That would be brilliant. Another talented actor. Did you ever meet Father Andy from Radio 4? I didn't meet Father Andy, no. Did you ever work with Gregor Fisher? I was just a sort of extra in some of these things in the early days when I was a young actor making my name. Used to love listening to you at Wee Fat Bob at Scott FM. Sanguine days. Poor Wee Fat Bob passed away. Are you a Dundee United fan? Pablo, everybody's a Dundee United fan. I saw Robert Halpin in Glasgow years ago. Scotty, do you still think big women should be banned from wearing leggings? Well, it's all to do with taste, isn't it? How's yourself, Mrs. Lannery? Dinky-Doo? Where are you fair, big man? And fair place called Greenock in the west of Scotland. There we go. I tell you. Have you all had a look at the YouTube channel? Guys, get following on here as well. Everybody on TikTok should follow Scottie McClue. And everybody on YouTube should be a subscriber. It's a piece of nonsense not to be. I tell you. Up the Scottish, says Money Man. Money Man, thank you. I tell you, legend. Thank you so much, Money Man. Greenock on the top, lad. Absolute legend. Chaddick, yes. I tell you. Now, who else have we got here? Come on, let's see you guys. Let's see. Who have we got here? We all must do everything we can to look after the NHS. This isn't. It won't last forever. No, we need to look after the NHS. Scotty, how's the Barnsley drop bums keeping? Aha. Do you like Alex Salmond? First-class politician. I don't think he should have gone after the referendum. I mean, he did the big gent thing. But no. Mad Frankie, should King Charles give his 45 million back to give to the pensioners? No. King Charles brings in billions. And he gives, I think, 75% of his income to the Treasury. So remember, the royals are apolitical. It's the government should be giving the money to the pensioners. Yeah? Do you still enjoy a malt whiskey? I haven't had alcohol now for maybe 10 years. So there we go. Quite interesting. But when I did have alcohol, I thoroughly enjoyed a malt whiskey. Yes. Hi from Sunderland, says Rowan. Dinky-Doo Rowan. Yes, yes, Sir Gilly. Up the SNP then. Well, yes, I mean, excellent. Gillian says, I don't drink. Very wise, my dear. Yes, indeed. You're missing nothing. I once asked a doctor, I said, is there any nutritional value or value in alcohol? And he said, no, it's a social de-inhibitor. Gets rid of social inhibitions. So in other words, you have a few drinks, so you think you're Jack the Lad, you know. You start chatting people up at parties and what have you. But the thing is, there's no point in it. So if you don't need it, and I thought, I don't actually need a de-inhibitor. So there we go. The government's fleecing us all, says Ken. Well, I think it always has, Ken. That's the purpose of government. Is that not why you voted them in? Because somebody must have. Congratulations to Glasgow once again to be hosting the forthcoming Commonwealth Games. Glasgow shined in 2014 when we last hosted. Yes. Did you see my little funny video about reduced games? I thought we should do some reduced games. Egg and spoon, sack race, three-legged. The reduced games. I tell you. Right. I'm going to have to go, guys. So take great care of your dear selves. It's been lovely to pop up and say hi. Thank you so much for joining us. You're beautiful people. I'll sing you the goodbye song. Are we ready? Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Take care, everybody, as you go. Goodbye, everybody. Auf Wiedersehen. Au revoir. And cheerio. Love you guys. Take great care. Here's your back. Thanks, Charlie. And you. Dinky-Doo night-night, Gillian. 2 hearts to you. Carol, love and peace, says Gillian. Absolutely. Beautiful people. Mwah. Dinky-Doo. Stick out your tongue and say ta-ta. Ba-ba. Right, what am I going to do, my gorgeous YouTubers? Ta-las. Tongues out, here we go. Ba-ba.